How many of you have ever stayed up late studying for an exam or scrolling through your phone just to wake up exhausted the next morning? I'm sure many of us have experienced that. Hello everyone, my name is Hawanatu Mansere. As a college student, I understand how easy it is to sacrifice sleep because of school and other responsibilities. We often think losing sleep is part of college life. We stay up to finish homework, study for tests, or catch up on other responsibilities. But what many people don't realize is that sleep deprivation affects much more than simply feeling tired. I chose this topic because it is something many college students experience, including me. While researching this topic, I found that getting enough sleep is essential for our physical health, mental health, and academic success. Today, I will explain what sleep deprivation is, why college students experience it, and how it affects our health and performance in school. First, let's talk about what sleep deprivation actually is. Sleep deprivation happens when we don't get enough sleep for our brain and body to function properly. Most adults need between 7 to 9 hours of sleep. But unfortunately, many college students get much less than that. As we can see on the graph, 60% of college students sleep under 7 hours, and only 30% get enough sleep. That's a huge difference. Sleep deprivation can happen just after one night of poor sleep, or it can become a long-term problem if someone consistently doesn't get enough sleep. Although missing one night of sleep may not seem like a big deal, repeated sleep deprivation can seriously affect both your mind and your body. Now that we know what sleep deprivation is, let's talk about why it happens. There are several reasons why college students do not get enough sleep. The first is school. Homework, projects, and exams often keep students awake late into the night. Many students also work while attending school or have family responsibilities, making it difficult to find enough time to rest. Another common cause is stress and anxiety. Worrying about grades, money, and personal problems can make it very difficult to fall asleep even when we're tired. Finally, technology plays a big role. Many of us spend time on our phone or computers before bed. The lights from these screens can make it harder for our brain to relax and fall asleep. Now that we've discussed why sleep deprivation happens, let's look at why it matters. Sleep deprivation affects us physically, mentally, and academically. Physically, it can leave us feeling tired, reduce our energy, weaken our immune system, and increase the risk of long-term health problems. Mentally, the effects are even more serious. According to Marianaya and her colleagues, college students with sleep disturbance reported higher levels of anxiety and depression than college students who get enough sleep. Another study by Martin Seahorse and his colleagues found that insomnia plays a big role in increasing anxiety and depression among college students. Researchers Yavuz Yamals and Nassim Kungu also found that students with insomnia reported lower quality of life and higher levels of stress. Sleep deprivation can also affect our academic performance. When we don't get enough sleep, it makes it harder to pay attention, remember information, solve problems, and make good decisions. This can lead to lower grades and poor performance in class. The good news is that there are simple ways we can improve our sleep. Keeping a regular sleep schedule, limiting screen time before bed, reducing caffeine in the evening, and creating a quiet sleeping environment can all make a difference. If sleep problems continue for a long time, it is important to speak with an healthcare professional. Today, we've learned what sleep deprivation is, why college students experience it, and how it affects our physical health, mental health, and academic success. Sleep is something many of us take for granted, but it plays an important role in every part of our lives. So the next time you're deciding whether to stay up late, remember, getting enough sleep isn't wasting time. It is helping your brain, your body, and your future. Thank you.